Hello everybody, welcome back to Wolfeei. Today we're going to be looking at the MCC Reddit again. I know it's been like an entire month almost, but I had someone who was going to do a Reddit Roundup potentially, but I think something came up. I don't remember what is going to happen there. Anyways, we're going to be looking at the top posts of this week. This probably won't be one of those like 30-minute long Reddit Roundups because I've been doing a lot of recording today. It's been like 2 hours. Like every single recording I've done has been like 15 minutes, and my brain has had to do a lot of activity in every single one of these recordings. And also I didn't do them all back to back to back, but I did like 3 back to back to back, then took a break, and now I'm doing them back to back to back again. This is now my 5th recording today, okay? Anyways, starting with the freaking video. Sapnap foreshadowed MCC 34. I am the best. I have never posted before on Reddit. This is my first time. Please upvote and comment. Thanks, Sapnap. You're right, but I stomped you in dodgeball practice. You are going to grind and grind to achieve dodgeball in the event just to lose to me like everyone else before you. Cyan Coyotes take the crown. Oh, wait, yeah, Jojo wasn't. Oh, cool. Hey, he was right. Next up, how many times how I became the best Minecraft player. The best Minecraft player. How I became the best Minecraft player. The best Minecraft player. You know, the funny part is, you see this Fire Breath Man one? I made this no, did I make this thumbnail? I did not make this thumbnail. Did I make this thumbnail? I might have made this thumbnail. This looks like something I would do. Maybe I did make this thumbnail. I don't know. Anyways, yeah, this is just the way you title these videos. Not gonna lie. This is just the way you do it. Alright, moving on. How to caught an enemy position by FBM. Oh, frick.
Not a son of a female dog. Or a horse.
Oh, okay, so we have to hold tight in here.
Hold tight, guys.
Hold tight. 'Cause this is gonna be the crates are.
How loud is this?
Be careful. Yeah, I'm gonna hold on.
This is so loud. Alright, nice one, Shane. As far as I'm aware, Shane was not present to this event, this MCC. But funny regardless. Anyways, how many MCCs and STRs played in since their last dodgeball? Pete with a whopping 15 and the rest with 4 or less? That's crazy. Yo, justice for Pizza Hut. Get him to dodgeball, please. Just give him like a team that's like insane. And Ludwig. Put Ludwig on there too. Alright, moving on. A to Z of MCC. Oh, I've seen this. N for Noxru is good. Yeah. Q for Quake makes sense. Cool. Smallish Beans next MCC team leaked. Let's take a look. Smallish Beans with Amesy. At Smallish Beans, this is why I'm never teaming with you. I am not Shrek. I will never be Shrek. Please stop this madness. Every day is an endless void. Can I win best dressed? Shrek reacted by Smallish Beans. Unlucky. Unlucky. Then you got Fire Breath Man, Fire Breath Man L, Fire Breath Man L, Fire Breath Man L, Fire Breath Man L, shut. Yep. Ollie Orion Sound. What do you got here? P-Boy. Ban Ollie. Real. What a good team. What a fantastic team. I would approve if this team wasn't absolutely insanely busted. Having, I think, Amy as your bottom frag is wild. Ollie as your 3rd frag is really good. Joel as your 2nd frag is really good. And then Fire Breathman is top 3 players in the entire freaking history of MCC, I think. So, or top 5 at least. So that's crazy. Alright, moving on. All MCC canon wins as of MCC 34. Sapnap has 7. That's crazy that he has 7 wins. Yeah, that's wild. Is purpled D tier now. I know that he's done okay in the past couple of events, but in the latest event he really fell off. Like he only got the mid chest in Sky Battle once. He only broke 1 record and he didn't even get a perfect Parkour Warrior. Personally, I think he's just fallen off and should be teamed with some actual good players like Sasha, Gluon, and James Turner. Yes! Moving on, average individual placement change of S tiers from Season 2 to Season 3. Is Ant S tier? I don't freaking know. I don't care. He's S tier in my heart. Average, wait, so what happened? Average individual placement changed from season 2 from series to season 2 to season 3. So how much they've improved or deproved? Is that how that works? No. They've just okay. So Ant's done really well. Pete's doing better. Jojo's doing better. Purpled's just purpled. Fruit's doing a little bit better. Sapnap's going lower. Puns is going significantly lower, and Illumina is having not a great season so far, apparently. Very interesting. So, so what I'm seeing here, right? What I'm seeing here is Fruit Ninja balanced, potentially? Fruit Ninja balanced? Maybe? I'd like to see it. Alright, next up, the Ultimate MCC Minigames Ratings. How does it work? A couple weeks ago, I surveyed the MCC subreddit to find out everything I can about people's favorite and least favorite MCC minigames, in addition to correlations between favorite game types, controversy, which would be good for MCC Island, etc. With 118 responses, you guys did not disappoint. Without further ado, let's go on with these stats. This is 20 pages. I do not have time for this. But the 3 top games make sense, though. SOT, Ace Race, and Rocket Smooth Rush are all fire. I agree. Alright, next up. A to Z, oh no, do not care. Very necessary, sorry by the way that I say I do not care, I just don't care. I'm just being honest. Very necessary MCC facts and knowledge. What is this? Face, drawing a face, wallets a face, animal, oh this is just their profile pictures. Okay. Right. Oh there's more, okay, so this is what their profile pictures are, okay. So, purple square is purpled. Something else? Well, the thing is, the drawing a face is very, you know, it's a very loose term. It's a very loose term because a lot of like half of these drawings of faces is not what these people actually look like. But that's not what they're like. That's not the point. It's just their online icon looks like that, but that's not what they look like in real life. So I don't know how much you can consider that. Well, it's a face. I mean, close enough, yeah. Animal. Yep. Animal says something else. Bad's just like a, you know, like a stick figure in like a duck suit, I guess. Something else. You got 5up who's like a. I've had this conversation with 5up so many times. Well, at least I've been there for when this conversation was had. Anytime 5up's like identity is questioned, he always is like, it's like a plant thing, but there's nothing like confirmed about what plant he is. I called him a turnip because it reminded me of what Peach pulls out of the ground in Super Smash Bros. He looks like that. He's a turnip, but he doesn't want to admit it. Cup fan is just a spaceship that makes a C. It's like when planes in the sky use like cloud things to make little things, but it's like a spaceship. Sapnap's is a flame with a bandana. George is just the letter G. Fruit is technically a face. I guess he should be in well it's a face, because well it's a face. I mean it kind of is a face. And then Rambo should be, he's a plushie, but that's technically a face. He's just wearing a mask. The rest is fine. I mean, anyone in the top tier with face is correct, because that's just what they look like. But, like, whatever. Moving on. What else do you got? Players who have the same birthday as my mom. Nice. Oh, that's awesome. What else we got? Brown hair, blonde hair, sometimes brown, sometimes blonde, black. Sometimes brown, sometimes blonde. Does it... How does that make sense? Because, what? Hold up, huh? That's just his natural color of hair is brown, right? What? Oh, in their profile picture. Oh, red hair? Sure. Red hair is a weird spectrum of hair colors because you got like ginger, which is like orange or like kind of orange, and then people who've just dyed it red, like just red, which is like a very weird like range because nobody spawns in IRL with red freaking neon hair. Like that doesn't work like that. Anyways, oh, this is just all about profile pictures. Okay, wait, hold up. Cat, duck, ant, penguin, part frog. Having a frog bucket hat makes you part frog. Real. Part deer, yep. Part bear. That's just his name. I don't know, man. Anyways, MCC 18 Illumina punches sapnap off the cliff. Let's take a look.
I'm so hitting Dream and sapnap off.
As you should. As you should.
Ooh, unlucky.
Oh, come on. I'm not gonna hit Dream. I'm a friend, not a foe. Stop! Oh, you fucking asshole, dude! Why? What?
Unlucky. 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 All battle box kills this season and average kills. Shane, Purpled, and Fruit are the top 3. What a surprise! MCC Twitch rivals be like, I've won, but at what cost? This is because there's only going to be 6 game modes, or 6 games, sorry, in Twitch rivals. So the max amount of coins you can get is a lot lower. It might honestly be 2,000. They put 2,404 as the max. It might be lower, but who knows? Average running / hunting times for S tiers and MC34. Fruit as a runner was crazy. He did some massive gaming. Then hunting times. Pete was a crazy hunter. He did some absolute gaming in as a hunter. It was kind of wild. But yeah, it is really funny seeing Shane at the bottom in all of these. He has some learning to do. Same with Amfrost. More like Midfrost. Fire Midman and Midfrost. And then we'll forgive Illumina. Illumina just got toyed around by Fruitberries. You can't really blame him too much, okay? Next up, Skybound Parkour Warrior info. Oh yeah, dude. This one was really unfortunate. This one was really unfortunate. So, Tom Hillicar from the Nox Crew said that Medieval and Medieval and Classic won't be making a return for Sky Battle. There are other ways to mix things up. Sandyland will stay an event exclusive. Now, in terms of Sky Battle, I'm a little upset about that. Not in the sense of like, Nox Crew suck. Like, not like that, okay? More in like, it's just unfortunate. Like, I think Medieval and Classic are very good Sky Battle maps, and I would much prefer Sky Battle to go back to those types of maps than the more modern version of maps. I think the old Sky Battle just had a nice like flavor to it that just works. And I think some of the more recent maps don't work as well. But I've already had this conversation with certain people, so we'll see. Sandyland is not a map I liked seeing, and from what I know, it wasn't super well received by other viewers and maybe some of the players as well. So I don't know how I feel about that. And then the Parkour Warrior pool is shared and will stay that way, but we're trying to keep the final tower exclusive. We've got a huge bank of shared obstacles. Of course, practicing the game on MCC will give an advantage, but you still don't know the course beforehand. Now, that's also a little unfortunate because this thing, having the same levels in Parkour Warrior events and Parkour Warrior on the server, to me, has made Parkour Warrior a lot less interesting. Rather than seeing players figure out maps and levels and having to think as a viewer, like, how are they going to do this? How are they going to do that? Like, how the viewer interaction part is not there really, because they already, you know, some of the people that are running these levels already are doing it, or in a case like me, or a lot of people, sorry, in a case like a lot of people, if a player were to not be very good at it or not doing super well at the parkour, and it's just a level that was on Island, I'd be a little like, well, if they just played Island, they would have known this. And like as a viewer, it's kind of the same thing with like puzzle solving games. Very different genre of games, but it has a similarity. Is whereas if you as a viewer understand how the puzzle works or what the solution is, but the person you're watching doesn't understand it, it's just frustrating. If that makes any sense, okay? So, yeah, that's why I'm not very happy with this info, but I understand because it is just, you know, there's a lot of work for the Nox Crew. And making new stuff every time is not easy. Next up, what happened to Foolish? He played in the first MCC of the year and then stopped. It felt like he's a decently competitive player. So does anyone know why he stopped playing? I think he just lost interest. He seems to be doing more for fun-oriented stuff, like he always was. It's kind of similar to Rambo, I guess, except Rambo has not decided yet to stop playing. Where Rambo was like, I want to focus on other stuff more than on just doing competitive Minecraft, whatever, blah blah blah. I think Foolish just was like, yeah, I'll just stop. So yeah. Moving on, someone has to say, explanation in the comments, posting a meme every day until Grinner's bench, day 50. That has been a while. I low-key think the new UI is better. If those kids could rate it, they'd be very upset. The event UI? Best for me would be to return to the original font, but keep mostly everything else the same. The triple kill and stuff like that confused me. Felt so much more impactful and rewarding seeing all the names flash on screen. Everything else I like better. Preach. I think I can agree and I could disagree. I think there's a lot of things that are just easier to understand for players now, where like it shows like, oh, the border is shrinking, oh, blah blah blah, whatever, right? It just the nostalgia factor to it is missing. I feel like seeing like those kills flash on screen with like a bunch of coins and whatnot was just satisfying. But oh well, unlucky. MC34 purple fan art. I like this. This is a very cool take. Very unique art style. I like it. MC34 S tier is ranked by their highest possible movement coin count in Season 3. How does that work? Hold up. That has to be a typo. Okay, it is a typo. Highest possible movement coin count in Season 3? Is that just from the movement games and like what they've maxed out in Season 3 in those games? 3,400 coins from just movement games is very impressive. Like, people might not understand. PvP games are the most impactful when it comes to event scoring for Minecraft events. Doing super well in an event without doing super well in PvP is one of the most impressive things you can do as a player, because doing bad in PvP just means you miss out on the most like coin gaining, or the biggest possible coin gain, if that makes any sense. Anyways, highest in the scoring individual performances ranked. We're not going to look at that because that's a lot. It was quite funny posting a meme every day until Gridnorris' bench, day 51. Fire Breathman using 7 levitation sparks to stay alive in Sky Battle. Bro, I'm out of here. Real. Yeah, that was also a very interesting thing. I've also had a discussion about that with some people. I wasn't a fan of the like new, well, no, I guess the island items added to the event. I think a lot of people share that same opinion. But it's kind of hard to explain why. I think the main reason is just that the base design of Sky Battle, the way it used to be, was just already very well rounded, where like the core gameplay didn't really need to be changed. All that is needed is just to have a map cycled in or out every like 4 or 5 events, maybe 3 to 5 events. Like a map can be played like 3 times in a row and it'll be fine, maybe 4 as well. But I think the core gameplay of Sky Battle was fire. I think that's why I didn't really think it needed to be changed. I think the change didn't really improve upon it. I think it just took away from it, if that makes any sense. Players' biggest coin leads from first to second individual. Techno in first, which makes a lot of sense. I don't really think that will be beaten in a long time, unless you count non-canon, in which Shane should have been first, but I don't think that counts. So yeah, probably won't happen. Hermit MCC Slander, day 1, the least attractive Cup fan viewer. How does that work? How does that make sense? Wouldn't that be a compliment? Anyways, you are so right. You are so right. And then we're gonna look at this one as the last one. I know you're hungry for a tier list to destroy. Here's one, ordered within tiers. Alright, here we freaking go. Let's take a look at this tier list. This is gonna be the final thing we do today in this video. This tier list. Okay, high S. Purpled, Shane, Jojo, and Fruit. I could probably agree with this. I don't really know how well JoJo. I haven't really paid attention to JoJo's performances, but sure. I could definitely see that. JoJo's very good. And then, I mean, Purple's kind of a no-brainer. Shane's is pretty much a no-brainer because they're just like, they have been consistently good ever since they joined, pretty much. And then Fruit's done pretty well as well. So yeah, this makes sense. Order within tiers. So JoJo being the third best, I'm very happy to see that. That's very cool. So yeah, mid S, Pete and Sapnap. Yeah, I mean, I could see that. Low S, Illumina Puns. Yeah, that's sure. And then H. I guess H would be lower than S, so but then above A, so sure. High A plus Dave, Rambu, Phil, Shadoon. Shadoon's a hard call. I'm not sure. Well, this is hard to say. We're not gonna go through this entire thing, probably, but this is a very hard thing to do. I also don't really know why I'm looking at this because I've previously said I don't care about tier lists because I think they're stupid. Anyways, I think it's funny because I swear the high A plus category has 3, maybe all people who are very inconsistent. So how does that make any sense? I don't know. All right. Anyways, that'll be enough for the Reddit Roundup. We're not going to go through this entire thing. This person also says people putting this blah 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 whatever is goofy. Yeah, whatever. Okay. Anyways, thank you for watching. See you all later. Make sure to suggest ideas if you have any ideas for stuff you want me to talk about, and I'll talk to you later. Goodbye.